Oh my goodness. Well, the kids found this.
I was the first one to
This
find
is absolutely insane. All right, so this is what we have been working on this week. So I guess you can say this is the project of the week. We're actually doing something in the house too as well, but I got my TikTok stuff, so I want to go ahead and show you guys my TikTok haul. So, oh my goodness. Well, the kids found this.
I was the first one to
This
find
is absolutely insane. I don't know what's going on. There wasn't any food or anything over here, but
I was the first one to find that.
you gotta, yeah.
I was the first one.
It's
And then I hit it with a rock.
you hit them with, really? Riley's gonna spray them down with some water and maybe they'll disappear. All right, guys, my sunflower, my poor little sunflower. So I guess it's done. Actually, what I did was I took a picture of it and I uploaded it to GPT, and I'm like, hey, what's going on with my sunflower? And GPT has been really, really helpful lately with stuff like this. Like, it was literally helping me do my flower bed for all my plants and everything. And it literally told me, like, it's done. The pollen's all out and everything. There's really nothing I can do. They said if I want to regrow this, to cut the flower off and to the ant problem over there, to plant it that way. But I don't know, I have another little one coming over here, so I don't know. I'm just a little sad because for those of you who don't know, Mason actually made this for me for Mother's Day. They grew sunflowers, and sunflowers are my favorite, so for it to see it looking like this, it makes me sad. I actually brought it in the house for the past couple days, and that's what I thought did it, was that, you know, it being in the house because we had really bad rain and everything, and I didn't want it to break or anything, but I guess that wasn't the problem. All right, so this is what we have been working on this week. So I guess you can say this is the project of the week. We're actually doing something in the house too as well, but it took me quite a bit to put this together. So I got 2 of these on Amazon. I don't know if we're gonna use 2 of them. It's pretty big. I can probably take some of it apart and connect like 2 or 4 more walls if we needed a little bit bigger. But here's our garden. So can't even find the Roma tomatoes. It's been crazy. So the kids and I are gonna work on this, getting all the weeds out. And the way that I actually got this on the idea on ChatGPT, how to lay everything out, everything should fit in there. Peppers, jalapenos, tomatoes will go in the back, and then over here I think my zucchini kind of took a turn just from yesterday, so I have probably only 1 zucchini. I'll plant the other one just to see what happens, but that's everything that's getting planted, not too much. And then I have some onions that are bad that ChatGPT actually said, yeah, just throw them in there and you'll get some onions as well. This stuff right up here, you can probably tell, like, it's really, really hot outside. I don't know what's going on with basil. Like, I watered this, and look, it's dry already, so I'm probably gonna have to water this again. But these 3 things, the cilantro, the oregano, and the basil, will not be going in the planter box, so we'll fix this all up right nice, and they'll just be staying here. They said that would be the best. I mean, you could plant, they said, these 2 inside the middle of it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave them in the pots. They've been growing, like, I mean, that's like, oh my god, 10 times the size as it was. I just have to kind of trim it, but I'm kind of done right now. It took me a long time to go ahead and put this thing together. So I'm going to take a break, and then Paul got me all of the soil. That's what I was actually waiting on. I probably could have built the planting box a while ago, but I was waiting for soil, and he still has to go pick up some more bags at the store that he purchased. So it's a good sale, so I probably won't use them all, but I'm going to do that. And then, like I said, have the kids work on this, and that's my project of the week for outside. All right, so this is also the project of the week that we've been working on. Like, I don't even know why there's a switch in Mason's room in a basket. Mason had all of this in his bookshelf, cubby, whatever you want to call it, these white things over here. So I pulled everything out, cleaned it, and I told him, I'm like, you need to organize this. He already started organizing the dinosaurs over there. I don't even know what's this over here, but then he, of course, he's got like cars that he has to do. So this won't take him that long. This is what he's going to be working on. As soon as he's done, we'll organize it. And then I have, oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I have new clothes for him I have to put away. And then I have clothes over here that I still have to put in bins because I was still pulling out some clothes. So I'm hoping to have this done this week and be done with their rooms. But this is Mason's. All right, and this is Bella's. Do not mind the mess. Everything that's over here is stuff from her birthday party, brand new clothes, brand new shoes, clothes I literally just washed for her because I'm going to be putting this away. So I just had everything go over here. Her room's actually not that bad for once. We have to reorganize this. I will reorganize that after I get like this stuff done. All right, so the American Girl stuff was over here. I actually pulled it over here and put it back over here. So we got this going over here. I have no idea what she's doing with her stuffies or squishmallows or whatever they are. She wants them here for now. Her sister did that. It's gonna get organized a lot better. But at least like all of this, you guys, this was a disaster. Like I couldn't take it anymore. Couldn't take it anymore. I have to put this stuff away. I have to reorganize this, but everything's off the floor. So my goal to finish with Bella is we're going to go through all of her clothes to see if there's anything she doesn't want because she's in between sizes. She's got brand new clothes, like I said, brand new shoes. I need to reorganize everything. I need to go through all this with her. Whatever she does not want, I'm going to pull. Basement, I need to get the next size for her. And then I want to finish this. We put her, they had her Wicked ones up here, took more toys out of her room. Pretty much I would say all the toys are out of her room except for like that little thing right over there. And I actually might move it to the toy area because she really doesn't have anything. But like I said, we were just separating. That's her dumplings, her winter hats, regular hats. I literally was just separating everything. So, and then over here, this stuff is not going to stay. I just wanted it there for now. This is her vanity. I need to reorganize all her hair stuff and makeup. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this, but at least like my goal was to do the clothes. If I do the clothes and get that done this week, perfect. And then do this another day, I'm fine with that. So as long as I can get majority, I will be good. And I have no idea what's going on outside or downstairs. I think it's Mason playing video games. All right, so I just got back from getting my hair done. What do you guys think? So she actually this time she didn't do a toner. She just did purple shampoo in my hair. So, and raised my extensions, which actually are like right over here. I might get new extensions in a few months. So I'll have double. I only have one layer right now, so I might have two. And then that way it'll be a little bit longer. And then once these ones are done, then I'll just have the one again. But I got my TikTok stuff, so I want to go ahead and show you guys my TikTok haul. So I got a couple different things. I got a 4-pack of these little bras that are like this in hot pink, black, charcoal, and white. So hopefully those actually turn out to be nice. The material's really nice. And then I got this cute, it's an off-shoulder long sleeve black shirt. They have a white one, but I wanted to try the black one first to see if it fit me. If it fits me, I'll probably end up getting the white one because it was literally under $10. I got this really nice sweater. And it was so cute. The girl who had it on had like this, actually she had like the white sport bra type thing underneath and it was super cute. So I was like, oh perfect, you know, I'll go ahead and get that, you know, just for a cover up around the house. And then I got a 3-pack of Capri joggings in gray, charcoal, and black. These ones I'm actually really excited to have. They look really cute to be comfy around the house. I love capris. If like you guys seen like my Victoria's Secret leggings, I'll wear them around the house when it's a little bit cooler outside or it's always chilly like in our house, and then I'll go and I'll hike them up. And even when I go outside, sometimes like in the heat, like today, instead of wearing my shorts to get my hair done, I wore my capri pants because I feel weird in my shorts sometimes. I just hiked them up. But I got something else that you guys know for those of you who know me, know I love reading. Those of you who don't know me, I love to read. So I'm a Disney fan, and I will say that I did not become a Disney fan until I met Paul. But I am big into reading. I really didn't start reading until I want to say maybe the 4th Harry Potter book came out. And my mom bought the 1 through 4 for my brother. He didn't want to read it. I tried reading it, and that's what hooked me on reading. So I loved, you know, I read that quite a bit. A few times I read it. And the Twilight series, I really love those. I love Emily Giffen. She actually just came out with a new book too. Not this one that I'm going to show you, but the same day that I got this book, she came out with one, so I get those on ebook. I love all her books. They're not really like they're romance, but they're not like mushy. I don't like those. And Nicholas Sparks, he's my other favorite author. So I do have like the past couple books of theirs I haven't read yet because it's been so crazy. But I have my Disney Villain series, which is In the Eyes of the Villain. Love that. I cannot rant and rave enough about that series. The Evil Queen is the last one that came out last year. Normally they come up with one every single year. I haven't read that yet, but I have it. And then I also love the Disney Twisted Tales, which is, you don't have to read them in any order. The villain ones you do, I think I said. But the twisted ones, it might be like, what if Aladdin never found the lamp? Or what if Sleeping Beauty never woke up? So it's just twisted. So they're pretty good. I read the first 3. I'm on the 3rd one, which is the Beast one. It's what if Belle's mom was the enchantress that made him the Beast. And that one's really, really good. The first 2 were kind of hard for me to get into, but I do love Sleeping Beauty. And it was just, at first it was okay, but then once I got into the middle of it, it was really, really good. But it could be because I was only reading for like an hour every like couple weeks. So, but I am obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas. Love, love, love Nightmare Before Christmas. They came out with a book about the Pumpkin Queen, and I read it. I didn't know it was a series, actually. I read the first book, and it was basically like if there was a second movie, and it was the whole town ended up falling asleep except for Zero. For some reason, he wasn't affected by this. But Sally finds this door of Dreamtown. So that's where it takes place there. Really, really good book. Well, then I didn't realize I bought a second book, and I didn't know it was actually connected, because I don't know if it's the same author, but I didn't know they were connected, but it actually is the second book. And the 3rd book just actually came out on Tuesday. So I pre-ordered this and I got this book. So I'm actually really, really excited to read this. Quick read. This one is about 400 pages. It's 409, thicker writing, but I'm really, really excited to try to read this. So if you guys have any books that you guys like, let me know in the comments below, because I do love recommendations, especially once the kids, I think, start back up in the fall for school. I'm gonna try to read a little bit more.